Greetings, ascending Earth family. Welcome to the dawning of the new Earth. Many activations and energetic waves coming into the field today. We experienced another major 5D blast, 50 hertz in the Schumann resonance. So much energy, information, and connections coming through that it's hard to even keep up with all this intense energy. Many connections and activations coming in through the higher dimensions, the higher realms. We're experiencing this in many ways. It was reported today from Evolutionary Energy Arts that the largest quake in 28 years rocked Utah, and it knocked out power to 73,000 people with 37 quakes in 24 hours. Now, if you've been following this channel for any time now, the 73 and the 37 comes up a lot. 37 symbolizing Earth, 73 heaven. The 37 is the external, 73 internal. Many of the ancient arts and ancient cultures, 644 coming in, saw that the Earth was the external manifestation and the void being the internal source of manifestation, and infinite levels in between, infinite dimensions, timelines, however you want to look at it, depending on what perspective you're seeing this from. The pure awareness manifests through the Tao, through the Christ emanation, the original emanations, with the sacred space being the void, the empty mind, the still mind, which many of the ancient Eastern philosophies would call the void, or shunyata, goes by many different names. This is all being revealed. And with these major quake activities in Utah, Divine Sister of our team of the Divine 44 is anchoring the codes, the light into the grid. Our Divine Sister, Nada, and her family are there anchoring in the highest codes, the highest light. On this mission of ascension, Gaia, Pachamama, is ascending, and along with her, we are assisting in this process. We had multiple quakes in Utah. We had 3.0 today, 3.4, 4.6, I believe, was the largest. Then we had another massive earthquake in Indonesia, 6.3. We had over 213 M1.5 or greater in the last 24 hours. So with this 50 hertz energy and these earthquakes, these are signs, symbols, synchronicities that this rising of frequency, this raising of energy is manifesting. Also reported today from the Earth Alliance crew through M and Miss M. I'll post the full posting in the link in the description below, but they are part of this, I guess you could call it the global currency reset. Some call it the St. Germain Trust, or the QFS, the Quantum Financial System. Along with this, the arrest of the deep state and the cabal, what I call the mafias of the world, the cartels, the mafias, the criminal organizations. They're being starved out right now. They're being taken down with this collective quarantine. These criminal organizations stay active through the fluidity of the cash system. Not that the cash system's a bad thing, but they use and utilize all of humans' addictions to fund their nefarious activities. So these are being choked out right now. And M and Miss M, who are in Sedona, and they work with Tolek and the Earth Alliance and the White Hat community. There's a video they put out, which I'll also post in the article below, about what's coming out. They say that by the beginning of April or sometime in April that more information's going to come out about this. And I've also received from other sources that when the mass arrests begin, there may be a blackout in the internet and TV. We'll see how that unfolds. So if you see that, do not worry. This is part of the White Hats code to those troops on the ground, that the time is now, and we all know it, regardless of what happens or what is happening in the external realm and the collective. Know that we are part of the ascension, the great awakening, many call it. We are the event, the awakening, the quantum leap of human consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. This has been prophesied by most of the major spiritual systems or religions. From the Hindu, the Maya, the Christian, we're seeing it manifest and foretold by the ancient mystics of the past, of this great time of great change, which we are currently in, and we came here for this mission, for the ascension of Earth, the ascension of humanity in all life, in all realms, through this Omega Point energy. And with these equinox energies coming in fully now, tomorrow is the equinox into the 20th. We are also in the final wave spell, the yellow seed wave spell of the Maya Zolkin. So it's a powerful week. The next 13 days to several weeks, we're going to see many changes, many great things coming through, many activations. So keep feeling through what is manifesting inside your mind, inside your body, inside this vessel, and just allow yourself to let go into that feeling. Release, let go, release, let go, release, let go. Keep releasing and letting go of the past, the false, because each day that the collective is in quarantine, the parasite, the false self, the corruption, the virus of the matrix is weakening as we grow stronger. It is symbolic of, say, if you do a week fast to detox, you can look at this as a collective detox. What happens when you detox? You starve the viruses, you starve the parasites, you starve the bad bacteria, you could look at it. That is the false manifestation of the separation programming, of the suffering and duality of the false 3D matrix. We'll get into the first transmission here from Michael Love, the event Planetary Frequency Update, 3/18/2020. Can you feel these powerful incoming energies? Multiple inbound 40 Hz 5D gamma light beams are impacting the planet as major transformations are occurring on the surface. The fifth dimension New Earth is not a place, it is a state of being known as the gamma state of consciousness. 5D is the bliss state of being in what is called heaven in the ancient books. This heaven state is also called the new VTXC light grid by the Galactics. This new crystalline light grid is being retrofitted and overlaid directly on top of the old 3D matrix. All systems that make up the physical Earth matrix are being upgraded to new Earth systems as we speak. The Earth Alliance reports a massive armada of new light ships just arrived in the solar system and are blasting the Earth with 5D gamma energy to completely transform the magnetic field around the Earth. A new era of light has come, and the golden age spoken of old has finally dawned. The sun is reacting to these cosmic beams as well, and solar winds are picking up at this hour. The Earth's magnetic field is also taking a pounding as light forces fire these high-frequency light beams towards the surface, and a cosmic quake watch is in effect for the entire planet as things shift hard. Starseed Ascension symptoms are currently in an elevated state. Light is blasting the planet from every angle at this hour, Dare One, and energies are building to an apex. The old matrix is being completely dismantled by light forces from the sky to the ground as Operation Freedom Earth ensues. The old 3D matrix that based the economy is the first system that is being transformed by the Galactics as they usher in the new quantum abundance system. The old system has to be first wiped out to zero, reset, then moved over to a new digital, fair, safe, and fast distributed ledger system owned by the people. This new system is 100% ready to be deployed. Under the beginnings of this new program, wealth funds will be distributed to all the citizens of planet Earth. All debts, taxes, bills, and financial burdens are already being removed. The old Archon fiat currency system is set to lose an incredible 25% this Earth week and will continue to tank until it reaches zero. Just before this, new systems will be brought online with days to fully replace it. Fear not, as safeguards have been built in by light forces and are fully active now to well provide for the citizens of Earth. This is the final major operation of the Galactics just before the great event 2020 culmination and the grand solar flash coming at the end of 2020. It is truly a grand time to be alive on planet Earth. Trust the plan and be in a great peace during the great time. Know that benevolent light forces are orchestrating this massive planetary transformation, and everything is being monitored closely by the Earth Alliance. You have divine protection on your great mission to Earth, and you will come through it all just fine. Major celestial alignment and largest starseed mass meditation in history is coming up as the 2020 Stargate prepares to open. Light bodies engaging. Let's rock. Let us know what you are experiencing in this magnificent time. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians, from 5DEarthProject.com. And today from Elizabeth, Peru, equinox is happening within the next 36 hours, and how impactful this one is, as we all are personally experiencing Earth's rapid ascension. Today is a big energy day, and as such I have lots planned for us all. Sending my love and highest blessings to all from ElizabethPeru.com. And today, from the Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA by Richard Rudd, March 18th through the 24th, 2020, is Gene Key 25, and that is Universal Love, Acceptance and Constriction, the Myth of the Sacred Wound. So feel into that energy of 25 and the universal consciousness, universal love. Allowing is very powerful because it begins with the physical. Whatever we're experiencing in life, however hard, bring our awareness to our physicality, to the sensations and discomfort in our body. Never mind about our feelings or our thoughts, they'll come later. We begin with the physical. We just allow our body to feel what it feels. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. An excerpt from The Art of Contemplation. The great antidote to trauma is love. There is much hype in the modern world about the true meaning of love. Few are those who have truly discovered the source of love inside the human heart. Yet this is the reward of the art of contemplation. As our awareness continues to open, deeper pools of calm, old patterns and pain come to the surface for healing. And out of these patterns emerges our higher purpose in the world. The ancient Sufis of the Middle Eastern deserts gave the whole of their lives to the singular study of the subject of love. Over many generations, they created an exquisite science of love that has never been surpassed. They distinguished many forms of love and gave them precise names. The name they gave to the highest form of human love is Ishq, pure love, spelled I-S-H-Q. Pure love is unconditional and arises in the heart when all wounds have been healed. This is the great love of our poets have always sing of, the love that stitches together the very fabric of our world. Although it may seem to many like a romantic dream, pure love is the only lasting legacy we humans have. There is nothing comparable to it in all of creation. All our knowledge and science and self-importance falls away in the presence of such love. It is this love that we come from, and this love that we will return to. It is the fathomless mystery of the human heart. This pure love, though hard-earned and seldom witnessed on our planet, is the ultimate reward of the deeper reaches of contemplation. Those few who have embodied it throughout history have found few words to describe it. They speak of it as an indescribable peace that resides in the human heart. It is this heart of peace that lies buried like a glittering gem inside each of us. It awaits the day when we will gather the courage to pierce our fear and softly allow the petals of our hearts to once again open fully. From the Art of Contemplation. And from the Yi Ching, Code 25, thunder rolls under heaven, opening all channels to return to natural divine order. Universal love is the beauty of awakening. Acceptance is fresh initiative. Constriction is the entropy of agitation. Creating realization. Everything manifests its original nature, free from all insincerity. The ancient kings made their regulations in complete accordance with the seasons, thereby nourishing all things. The path of love is the path of acceptance, which is not a technique but more of a seeing. In order to accept something about yourself, and especially something uncomfortable, it first must be recognized. This kind of acceptance takes place when you build up the courage to look into your own shadow. This is from the GeneKeys-Society.com. And from the Zolkin times, Kin 249, red lunar moon. Today is a lunar day, the second day of the wave spell. The second step entails identifying your obstacles so you may formulate a plan to overcome them. Dealing with problems and challenges is a fact of life. The better you are facing them, the easier life will be. Don't curse the challenge, but embrace it. Today is red moon, and the keywords associated with it are flow, universal water, and purify. It's a tough combo of a day and number, and all we do is relax and let go of the need to control the situation. How does one go with the flow and deal with challenges at the same time? All I can recommend is to face things as they wash up on the shore, deal with the tide as it comes in. There's nothing you can do until then anyways. From Christina Papagiorgio, red lunar moon, Kin 249, 18 March 2020, the power of universal waters. 18-3-2020, 9-3-22, equal 9-3-4, equals 16, equals 7. 18, social upheaval. 9, destiny, compassion, service, grace, closure. 7, magic, spiritual solitude. Kin 249, equal 15, equals 6, heaven, Christ, harmony. A deeply feminine code of upheaval through purification. Day 2 of the spectacular Yellow Star wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. And brothers and sisters of the light, I might be talking kind of strange. I'm having trouble every time jumping in between worlds to pronounce words. Might sound like I have marbles in my mouth. I don't know. Today we are using our feminine senses to detect and purify any polarization in our lives and relationships in order to stabilize harmonic flow. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. A day filled, see there we go, field, but it's filled with questioning. The key through this transition, beloved beings of light, is do not take ourselves too seriously. We laugh at the world and she laughs back. A day filled with questioning how you can express your true feminine aspect through your artistic creative side and possible challenges in order to resolve fears leading you back to wholeness. Polarity reveals your conflict struggles and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliance. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation. Aho! Here we go. I'm just going to let it roll. All polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the polarity of male and female within yourself. Explore your divine feminine and masculine aspects. Has your feminine aspect been repressed? The Heyoka wants to come in. Maybe that's who's knocking on my door here. Oh, has your feminine aspect been repressed from really stepping into your true beauty and raw vulnerability? It is real to express your true inner being and allow more receptivity to flow into your life. Do not hide parts of yourself, compartmentalizing fragments of your soul. No longer can we wear the masks of duality. It is time to take off all your masks that you have been hiding behind and be whole again. The authentic you is beautiful and radiant in your raw essence. A spark of the divine. Step out and shine. I am a beautiful star blossoming into my best divine version of my radiant soul expression. Today's question is, how can I purify anything that is dulling my sparkle? Divine blessings for birthing your authentic and beautiful stellar self today. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger. And with these higher dimensional energies coming in, as we are connecting, the veil is being lifted. We're connecting with our loved ones that have ascended already. They're assisting us. They're connecting with us. Just feel into the energy. You will know when you make that connection. I'm connecting right now with my divine sacred nephew, James. I spoke of him a couple days ago. Earlier today, as I connected with him, and I received heavenly, sacred, blissful downloads. Sometimes it'll bring on the tears of the love you feel for that which has been lost or disconnected temporarily. We are being reconnected to source, to all realms, all timelines. But as I connected with my nephew James in the higher realms, I'm connecting in the higher realms. I got an email that one of my domains was expiring. A domain is a name of a website or a server. So I forwarded it to my IT partner here, and he got back to me and he said that our domain, the domain expires on 5/17/2020, and that's the day that my nephew ascended in 2014, May 17, and it's the same evening that a buddy of mine also had a near-death experience on the same exact day my nephew ascended, and he is a retired homicide police officer, and due to a conflict at an event for police, he was in an altercation and handcuffed by the FBI and abused by some nefarious beings disguising themselves as officers of the peace. I'm not going to name names, but many of you will know who it is. I keep things anonymous for people's protection. But we'll just say one of the nefarious beings that harmed my friend, caused him to have a near-death experience, is one of the people that trained the guy that won the Ultimate Fighting Championship from Cleveland. You can connect the dots and know that this will be resolved through this shift. Any of these nefarious beings that have harmed humanity will be resolved in the most humbling of ways. So through this energy, as we connect in this equinox energy that is coming in, this 0 point energy of total stillness and infinite potential, infinite creativity is activating, is manifesting, is calling us in, calling us home beyond the veils. As we merge the power of the stillness of the void with the beauty of the earthly manifestation, the beauty of Gaia connecting with the power of Source. The force and the source become one. The force and the power of manifestation is fully activated. It's 733 here. 33 and the 73 and the 37 all work together in harmony, assisting humanity. The 73, 33, 37 is the 10, 6, 10. There's some scholars that believed the Vikings, what we call the Vikings, were the 6 kings. The 6 kings of the ancient Earth Alliance. The Roman numerals, the V and the I. The V is the 5 and the I the 1, making 6. I just had a loud, my left ear went totally silent and my right ear popped with a high pitched, coming from the Vikings, the 6 kings of Eden, Edonai. Let go into that sound. Anytime you hear the sound, the call of the dragon or the call of the tiger, depending on which ear, some say the call of the tiger, the right, divine feminine, the right brain, the left brain, divine masculine, the call of the dragon, follow that sound back to source, back to the silence, emanating from the still center, the crystal palace, the center of the brain, the crystal cave where the sacred glands of the pituitary and the pineal pulsate in perfect harmony, manifesting our visions and our dreams into this dream time, the dream within the dream, waking up, Messiah, God having a lucid dream here now. We are all waking up. We are all awakening to our true self, our true love, our true light, which is one with Creator, one with God, one with Source, separation programming ending, The Omega point has been reached, the Alpha into the Omega, to free all consciousness for all eternity. What has been called by Paramahansa Yogananda, eternal bliss consciousness. And really feel into that energy and have a beautiful and amazing equinox. I plan on putting out a video tomorrow, a transmission for the sacred equinox. Thank you for joining me today. Let us know in the comments, 737 now. As we end this transmission today, let us know in the comments what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, and have a beautiful and blessed life. Beloved beings of light, I love you all. Namaste.